I'm joined now by Clive from the Enigma tag stand. Now, for those of you who don't already know, Enigma tag were voted #2 in our top 5 home security tests that we did in the series before the one we're currently airing. Now, what have you got with you today, and can you explain a little bit about the technology behind it?
Yes, well, Dion, we brought along today, and we're selling our Enigma tag property protector, which, as you quite rightly say, came in #2. What you have is a product that's selling at $29.99 from the website, but we've got special show prices on it. But the idea is that you can mark any household item, from valuable rings or heirlooms to that of Apple iPhones or gadgets. But you've got the reassurance that this is a system that the police have the capability of reading from this minute 1mm dot that you will apply from what appears to be a simple nail varnish bottle.
It does just look like nail varnish.
Well, the idea of using a nail varnish bottle was so that we were economic on packaging and used something that was inexistent, and it had a brush applicator as well for the application of the microparticles, which are in a glue substance which will harden. And in the package that we provide for customers, they receive a UV torch. So the very simple thing is, if you're marking, if I could show you a watch here, we've marked with Enigma tag. It will provide initially a UV mark, but the key aspect of that is each of those marks will carry several hundred of these microparticles, which are layers of colour, which quite frankly are less than half the size of a hair. So they're not something that are visible to the naked eye. But every bottle has a unique identity, and that code is unique to every single person.
I was going to say, so for example, if I buy a bottle and my neighbour buys a bottle and our items get stolen, it's easy to identify our own products from each other.
Very much so, provided you've registered them on Immobilize, the database, which is a police accepted secure database, where this number is attributed to you as an individual. For the first time, we're genuinely getting recovery of lost property. And here's a good example. There were saddles that were stolen from stables where disabled children were benefiting, but she wasn't offered the full value by her insurance for the saddles. But it so happened that these were discovered by another police force. They were able to read the code because they were aware of us, and they were returned much to the delight of the owner.
I can imagine.
Receiving the saddles, which I didn't realise, but they were worth over £20,000 for the 19 saddles.
For a saddle?
What you're doing here is you're buying something that will provide you with over 120 marks per bottle, and that's less than 25p protection per item, which, if you look at the cost of replacement of an Apple iPhone, it's got to be worth it on the chance that the police will actually be genuinely able to recover it and repatriate the goods to you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you ever so much for showing this to me, and I think I might have to invest in some of this myself. I don't want to lose any of my gadgets.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.